David? And now it's time for some final thoughts. Well, we've talked about various subjects of anime tonight, and well, my advice to all of you is that if you ever get the urge to do, say, a panel at a convention, take out a mantra from a Generation Xer such as me, go for it. Really do it. Just set your mind to it and say, I'm going to do this. And as for anime, I'm in total agreement that it's just going to grow and grow and grow and just get absolutely humongous. And well, it's safe to say that anime is definitely going to be in good hands, because I've seen anime fans come with their kids, down to little babies. Heck, I remember at Sakuracon one year, they actually had a little bitty baby dressed up as America from Hentalia. It's things like this that just help me realize that, well, anime is most certainly not going anywhere. It is just going to get absolutely enormous. All right.
Okay.
Can I say something? I just want to say that the cutest one I ever saw was like a 4-year-old as Ichigo with the little plastic Bankai sword, whose shoes squeaked as he ran.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Aww.
Okay, so the question is, final thoughts on anime in this direction, and that's a very broad topic. But I think we've barely scratched the surface of what the medium is capable of. I mean, there's always going to be trends and things that kind of get tired. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired of having a bunch of harem animes in every season that are really kind of all the same. And
just make more tenchi. Just make more tenchi.
See, tenchi is good. Tenchi was pioneering a new direction, and now everything's just kind of there's certain tropes and things that persist, but at the same time, there's also really new and interesting and creative works. And I think part of our responsibility as experienced fans is to really find those things and to share them with people, because we can, simply because we have the background, we have this library of titles that we've seen and we're familiar with, which gives us the opportunity to recognize when something is doing something new, and that's very exciting. And I think that's something that we should always try to share with the younger generation of anime fans.
All right. Anyone else?
Anime rock.
Take your word first.
Come on up.
First, just to you guys, I was at this panel last year, so I just wanted to say thank you for doing it again. It's great to get to be, I guess, with my people and not feel so alone out here, because pretty much most of my friends and family have no interest in anime. But, so as a final thought, I'm going to kind of try and combine a little bit from everything that was just said and do it as quickly as possible. As far as anime dying out, I actually still have the original 2-box, this big, probably weigh about 50 pounds each, Ranma 1/2 series, original Japanese release, Laserdisc collection.
Wow.
That's how long I've been in anime. I believe it's Otaku on the East Coast, isn't it the East Coast? Yeah, I have an Otaku 94 shirt, so. And it does, I mean, even for myself, anime was a really big thing for a while, and then for probably about 10 years, I kind of fell off of it. And that's just the way trends go. And, here I'm back again. I have a cousin of mine who got really big into anime, and she found out that I was into it, and she's like, oh my god, you have to come with me. And so I figured I'd tag along, and so I've been back in the scene ever since. But as far as with one of the key things about keeping anime going is the younger generation, and I think this is why cons are great, because especially anime cons, repeating on the gentleman in the pink hair at the end, who's no longer here. We, as a group, I've been to Comic-Con, PAX, and Sakuracon, and by far, this is the widest variety of people you're going to see. And not only is that just fun, but it's good because it's easy for people to go to a friend that might not necessarily be into anime, but maybe into Doctor Who or something like that. You can say, oh yeah, come on. You know, they've got Doctor Who stuff there, you'll love it. And then you can bring them into the anime thing. And so I think that's also a really good thing that the anime cons do, is it helps us to not only bring in new people, but I think when you get together with a group like this, that everybody is here for the anime, it really seeps it in you more, and you don't have to feel so out of place. You realize that there's a lot more people like you out there than what you might be. Like in my case, nobody else I know is into it. So, but
we love you.
Hey, thank you. That's why we're all here.
You're among your people.
But I think by far. But one thing I have noticed, and I don't know if it was just from attending this panel last year, was that I'm noticing a lot more of the older generation here, which makes me feel good. But definitely, as far as talking with the younger generation, get out there and make them, realize that there's more to it than just what they might see on TV or, like you're saying, the Rama 1/2, and there's some